Hey guys, I'm Janni Balaji and you're watching Beauty Bonkers. So in today's video, I'm gonna pick up my everyday makeup with you guys. So it's been a while since I picked out a different makeup product for my everyday makeup. I've pretty much been using the same kind of products on an everyday basis for the past few months, so I thought I'll pick those up with you in this video. And these are the makeup boxes that I'm using. I'm also planning to consolidate these two boxes into a single box right here. Right now it's empty. We're going to fill this up with some staple products from my kit, like my everyday makeup kit, and I'm also going to be replacing some other products from this with other makeup from my collection. So if you're interested in this sort of a video, then please keep on watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, please take a moment and hit the red color subscribe button right underneath this video, and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. Let's get started. Okay, now that I have all of these products laid out, I think I'm going to be picking up a few products. I'm going to retain a few. I'm going to put some of the products back that I'm not using. So the first step is to retain the products that I know and love. There's a hair over here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go by category, figure out which products I do want to retain and do want to put it back in my makeup collection, or if I have to declutter or throw products that are expired or over, then I should do that. Okay, let's start with base. Now the first most important thing is a color corrector. I have these two actually, and I don't think I have a really good color corrector in my collection right now apart from these two that I'm already using. But I think I'm gonna put one of these correctors back and just retain one. I think this is close to finishing. I just want to finish this. This is anyway the corrector that I've been using the most. This is the NYX Pro Fix stick in the shade Dark Peach, and my beloved Bobbi Brown corrector. Both of these are this is not nearly close to finishing. I do have a pan over here, a nice clean pan, but then I think I want to focus on this because I have only a little bit of it left, and let's see how this goes. So I'm going to put this in my makeup bag, in the larger makeup bag that I showed you in the intro. Okay, so this is going back to my makeup collection. Concealer. I am not really using any sort of concealer, but then I do want to... Okay, on the days that I don't want to use a peach color corrector, if my dark circles are not acting out a lot, I think this kind of corrects and conceals, and this does a really good job for me. This I guess has some peach type of an undertone. I think I'm going to put this back, and I'm going to move the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer to my collection, and I'm not going to add any other concealer. So these two are going to be my concealer products for my everyday makeup collection. And then for foundation or base product, I am gonna stick with this. I really love this. This is a very light sort of a base. It's the In Beauty Mineral Sun Glow in the shade medium. I might add a new foundation to this, but I don't really think I ended up using this a lot. I'm still gonna put this back, and I'm gonna add some other foundation from my collection and see how that goes. This one I'm gonna put this back. It's the Supergoop Glow Screen. It's super sweaty and hot here. I don't want to add to the super glowiness, so I'm just gonna put this back. And for powder, obviously I'm going to keep this. This is the only thing I love using underneath my eyes. As you can see, I've already hit pan on this. I'm going to put this in the makeup bag, and maybe I'm going to swap out the MAC powder for something else. I don't know what. I don't know what, but I do have quite a bit of powder collection. You can see there's a tiny dent here. I don't know if you can notice, yeah, I think you can see, but I'm gonna put this back and bring in some other powder from my collection, so that's not going in my makeup bag. Now this one I really like, but then I think I'm going to save this one for when I actually travel. You know, this is really nice. It sets my makeup really well. My makeup doesn't move that much when I use this, but I do have other setting sprays that I need to go through, which are larger sizes. So I'm going to save this for travel, and I'm going to get another spray from my collection and add it to my everyday bag. Now let's move on to, oh, this I completely forgot. This I think I actually really like, but then this is the Bobbi Brown face base, vitamin enriched face base. I did use this a little bit. Since my face already had moisturizer, I didn't end up using this a lot, like every single time I did my makeup, but I think I'm going to be adding like a sticky primer or something instead of a nourishing one, because my moisturizer does a good job of nourishing my face. So I'm going to add a sticky primer. So I'm going to put this back in my collection and pick out a sticky primer. Okay, let's move on to complexion products. I haven't really been using a lot of complexion products, to be honest. So I think I don't want a cream based complexion product, or do I? Actually, I haven't really been using this a lot, and I actually like this. It's the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I think I might retain this and pick up a nice powder bronzer. So let me retain this for the cream bronzer. And for cream, which means that I obviously have to put this one back. This I really like. It's again by e.l.f. It's the Camo Liquid Bronzer and the Camo Liquid Blush. I think I'm going to put both of these back and pick out new ones, because I have used this quite a bit. And for blush, I think this is the only powder blush I actually like. But then let me try out another powder blush, you know. Let me pick out another one. This is by Essence. It's called the Blush in the shade Bespoke. So yeah, let's try out a new one then. So did we go through the complexion products? No, there's one left. So there's this Sephora one as well. This is a very pinky blush. I'm not currently into a really pink blush. Maybe I will use it some other time. So I'm going to put this back in my collection. Not really into it. Let's move on to eye products. I have quite a bit of eye products, except for this shadow. I actually have only one eyeshadow palette. I haven't really used this nearly enough. So and am I bored of this? I don't know. I've been using this shade a lot actually. Apart from that, I haven't really been dipping into any other shades, but then I am a little bit bored of this, so maybe I will put this back and get another smaller eyeshadow neutral palette. I haven't been wearing a lot of eyeshadows lately. For eyebrows, I have a lot of products for eyebrows. I think I have to like just downsize. So let us see. So these are all of the eyebrow products that I have. This I love. It's the Maybelline Super Fluff. Oh, by the way, the eyeshadow palette is from Ulta Beauty. It's the Everyday Faves eyeshadow palette. Now this is by Maybelline. I love this. It's so quick. Just one tiny thing to note is that it does deposit a lot of product, so you have to like almost wipe off all the product from the brush into the bottle's, you know, opening, and then use it on your eyebrows. And very light hand is the trick with this, but this is super quick to use, so I like using this. So I'm going to retain that. Since this is kind of like the same thing, I think I want to put this one back. And that was by Benefit, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm not mentioning any product names. Yeah, keep forgetting to do that. I also have Benefit Precisely My Brow Eyebrow Pencil. This has spoolie at one end and the eyebrow pencil right here. Yeah, I think I'm like a little bit close to finishing. I only have that much left, so I think I want to use this and try and, you know, get a little bit of use out of this, because this is expensive, although I did get this on a discount. So I'm going to put this in my makeup bag. And this is also something I really like. It's from Amazon. It's by the brand called Arches and Halos. Really nice. It doesn't deposit a lot of product. I guess I have about the same amount of product that I had on my Anastasia, no, Benefit brow. I think I have a little bit more in this particular brow pencil, but I think I'm going to put this back and try and use up the Benefit one. So this one I'm in the shade Espresso, and this one I'm in the shade 4.5. You can see that. So yeah, I'm going to put this back. Let's move on to eyeliner. Eyeliner, I do have quite a bit. Now I have all of this, and this pencil liner. This pencil liner is my ride or die. I love this. This is the only pencil liner I love using. It's by Sephora, and it's in the shade black, I guess. Yeah, it's Black Lace 01. So I'm still going to continue using this. So this is a staple in my makeup bag. Now with all these liquid eyeliners, I've been thoroughly enjoying the Rare Beauty one. It's been like really quick to use, even though it makes like a little bit of fatter lines. I do really like this for a quick eyebrow look. No, eyeliner look. So Rare Beauty one goes inside the makeup bag. This one I don't really like that much. The brush is like really weird. It doesn't give me like any precision whatsoever. The brush is like uneven, stuff like that. So I'm going to put this back. I need to figure out what to do with this. I don't think I'll be using this. If someone else will enjoy this, I'll give it to them, but I don't know. I haven't figured out what to do with that yet. Sephora is also one of my favorite eyeliners. I think one of them is old. I think, can you tell which is old, left or right? This or this? Please tell me which is old. I think this one is old. So maybe I'll have the new one in my makeup bag. The old one, I'll see if there's product left. Otherwise, I'll toss it, or I'll put it in my purse and carry it with me for eyeliner emergencies. This is also one of my favorite eyeliners by Essence. It's called the Lash Princess Liquid Liner. This I love for the precision, but I do have Sephora for precision as well. So this one is going to go back into my makeup collection. I'll use it the next time, like in the next rotation or something. Now for mascaras, you know what? I hate this. By House Labs, it's the mini version that I got from my rewards points at Sephora. I don't really like this. It's not that great, so I might toss this. I have like this has been one of my favorite mascaras ever. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. The thing with this is that it doesn't have a lot of product on the brush, or maybe it's gotten a little bit old and you know it doesn't have a lot of product to begin with, but that's something I actually like. I don't want to wipe so much of product from the brush onto the bottle and all of that. It's very annoying to do that. So that's exactly why I like this particular product. So I'm going to retain this. This is also something that I actually like. It's very skinny. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I think I'm going to retain this as well. These are the only two mascaras I actually like, you know, like and use. Retain both e.l.f. and L'Oreal Telescopic. Now let's move on to, oh, by the way, I actually don't think I mentioned we went through this product. This is the NYX powder bronzer, also a really great bronzer, and guess I want to put this back and pick up something new. Wouldn't say I have got much use out of this, but still I'm a little bit bored of this, so I just want to get something else from my collection. Lips. Now this is a no-brainer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Medium, my most used lipstick, I guess. This is a new one. I actually gave my old one to my mamyar, my mother-in-law. So I got a new one for myself because I did really miss this. Otherwise, I'm not buying any makeup, you know. I really am not. So yeah, this is a no-brainer. Matching lip liner as well. I love this. So I'm going to retain this. Okay, for the next lip product, I didn't end up using this a lot, but I did use this a decent amount. So I'm going to put this back and pick up something else. This is on its last leg. It's the Milani Fruit Fetish. Oh, that was, by the way, CoverGirl. I'm sorry if I keep forgetting to tell you the names of the products. This is the CoverGirl satin lipstick in the shade River Plum. I think I swatched this on my channel. I have swatch videos. I swatched 2 shades, I believe. So yeah, I did use this a little bit. This is a Milani Fruit Fetish lip oil in the shade Cocoa. I actually like this, and yeah, I have like very little product left, if you can see, so I'll keep that. This actually love. I'm going to keep this as well. This one I do plan on finishing this. It has only so much product left, and this is kind of like my go-to lipstick, so I think I want to retain this as well. I'll probably pick up 2 more lip products, and these 2 I think I'm going to put this back. This is the elf lip oil, one of my favorite lip oils. It's in the shade honey talks. I'm going to put this back. This is NYX lipstick in the shade Berlin. I'm going to put this back as well. Now for brushes, I'm going to retain this. These are dirty. These need to be tossed out, so they're not going anywhere. It's going in the dustbin. This one I actually like for bronzer. This is, I think, from Chanel. One of my relatives gifted me a compact and a brush. I really like this brush. And this one needs to be washed clearly. But I'm gonna wash this and put this back in my makeup bag. This tool I love, so it's basically an eyelash curler. And then I do like the sharpener. I need to use that as well. I need to like really have that. This I didn't use that much. It's a eyeshadow brush by Morphe x Jaclyn Hill. I like this. This is clearly dirty. I'm going to replace this concealer brush from something else from my collection, so I'm going to put this back. This sometimes I need this to tweeze out my eyebrows if it's like stray hair and stuff like that, so need that. This is not super dirty, so maybe I'll just retain this. It's the Morphe M439 brush, which I like to use for my base products, so I want to retain that. This I love. I might wash it, or I don't know, should I wash it? I don't know. I'm going to use this. This is a random brush that I got from Amazon.in years and years ago. This one I'm going to put this back. It's like clearly dirty, and I don't need another eyeshadow brush. I have this. So yeah, so those are the things that I'm keeping. We're going to add some stuff into this, and you'll see me pick out stuff. I'll show you my final everyday makeup bag at the end of the video once I pick out the things that I'm missing from here. So yeah, let's go pick up new stuff to put in this bag. Okay, first things first, I need a concealer brush. I'm gonna pick this one up. This is the clean one, others are dirty, so this is gonna be my new concealer brush from Real Techniques. Now I need a lip product, 1 or 2 lip products max, and I do want to use up all of my I don't know why this is here. I do want to use up my MAC lipsticks, so I think maybe this I got as a gift from my sister-in-law, my co-sister. So yeah, I'm gonna use this, I guess. So this is in the shade Impulsive. I think it's the Powder Case Liquid Lipstick from MAC. So let's get this one, and I think I actually want to use this. This is the Maybelline Vinyl lipstick in the shade Moody. I really love this formula. It's glossy, as well as it's like it lasts a decent amount of time, and it's not super drying. So I think I do want to pick this one up and, you know, use this, get some use out of this. I do want to pick up one lipstick product. I think we are covered with lipstick, and I think maybe a gloss would do. Or should I pick up a lipstick that's also nourishing? Okay, let's pick this one up. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Rum Raisin. This is a really nice color. So let's pick this one up. Okay. Oh, I do need these sponges. I have some left. I get this from Amazon. So yeah, maybe one. Let's start with one. Let's start with one. And for powder, I do want to pick up some new powder. Okay, this one I will never use. I need some powder for the face, and I think the Sephora one is actually good, you know. I think I had this in my previous rotation, and then I changed it and I got my MAC. But this is a nice formula, and it's like really nice used all over the face. So yeah, let's get this one. And I'm in the shade 33 Honey. Now, did I pick up a concealer? I do have a concealer. I also want to use this up, but this is like super full coverage and I'm not into that life right now. Maybe I'll save this for special occasions. So no, I do need to pick up a foundation, and I have my heart set on this. I love this. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint in the shade 310. It has a really good amount of coverage for being a skin tint. I don't know if this has SPF or not. No, I don't think it has SPF, but it does have a vitamin C derivative. So yeah, I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this in my everyday makeup bag, and this I'll obviously use only for like when I need like pretty good coverage, and I'm not digging into that kind of a look these days, but then sometimes I do want a good coverage, so I'll get that. Also, I'm debating between these two because since I took out that Supergoop glowy sunscreen, I want some glowy product in case, just in case. So I don't know, I think I want to go with this. With this, I'll also have an option of, you know, using this as a base and skipping my base entirely. But with that, this doesn't have any sort of coverage. But also, it's been a while since I used this. You know what? Let me just use this. It's been a while. So I'm going to use this. The L'Oreal Lumi Glotion and Elf Halo. It gets the back seat right now. So these two for base I've picked out. What else do I have here? Nothing. Oh, I do need a primer. Yeah, I do need a primer since I put that back, the moisturizing one back. Yeah, I'm gonna try and use this up. I have a little bit only left, and this is a nice sticky primer, and hopefully this will make my makeup last. I really forgot how this actually performed, so I'm gonna put this back in my makeup bag. Okay, one drawer below. So these are my only two makeup drawers, by the way. And the lipstick I have separated. Anyway, oh, I actually want to pick up this, you know. It does have a bronzer, and I think I took out the blush as well from my makeup bag. So I need a bronzer and a blush. And I actually like this formulation. This is by Sephora. It's, I think, a dupe to the Hourglass powders. But yeah, I do want to use this. So I'm going to put this in the makeup bag. So this one, it's a dewy setting spray, but I do want like a matte setting spray, so I think I'm gonna take this one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Although this smells like a hairspray, it does set my makeup really well, so I'm gonna try and use this a little bit. Now, so bronzer, everything is done. I have an eyebrow pencil as well. I have some eyebrow palettes as well. Anyway, I can't use that right now. Oh, I have a L'Oreal Lumi. Oh lord, I have a L'Oreal Lumi bronze as well. What do? I don't need any more complexion products because all of that is available in that particular palette. I guess that's all I need. I really feel bad that I haven't been using these products, but then yeah, I want to focus on using one product rather than focusing on multiple products and end up not using both. Oh, I actually need an eyeshadow palette, and I have already thought about this. I love this palette. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam 2. It's the mini one. I love this palette. I'm probably going to end up using this shade a lot, knowing me, with this shade and probably a little bit of this shade as well. So anyway, I think I'm going to put this palette. The other options I have are, oh, I have actually hit pan on this. Ooh, look at that. A teeny tiny pan. Maybe should I use this? Yeah, let me just get this out and use this a little bit more because I've already hit pan on this shade, and knowing me, I'm going to use this shade or this shade quite a lot. So let's use this. Yeah, I'm determined to, you know, hit pan on one more shade or hit a larger pan on this particular shade right here, this one right here. So let's get this out. Other options I have, and how many of these Wet n Wild palettes do I have? Like, I guess these two are like very similar. Yeah, I guess these two are super similar. but I think I'm going to stick to this. I really like this. I also have some Wet n Wild palettes. I like this one. Oh, I think I'm going to also try and use this. These are like some blush tones. Let's experiment with color. And I also have like a tiny palette from Nykaa right over here. Okay, let's stick to two palettes. The Wet n Wild one. Oh, both of them are Wet n Wild. So this one is the Always Blushing palette. I think I have a review on this. And this one is the Wet n Wild My Glamour Squad palette. Oh, sorry, that wasn't in the frame. So yeah, these two palettes. Let's pick them up. These are going to be the final products that I have chosen to keep in my everyday makeup bag, and I'm going to be using this every time I do my makeup for a few months from now. So let's see what's inside this bag. So a quick recap of what I've chosen to keep in my everyday makeup kit. Let's go through it. So I'm going to remove these palettes and then just start with the complexion products first. So for complexion, I have the L'Oreal Lumi Lotion in the medium shade. Sorry, that was out of frame. So yeah, L'Oreal Lumi Lotion in the medium shade. And for base, I have a lighter base. I have the In Beauty Mineral Sunscreen. It's a tinted sunscreen in the shade medium. And for more coverage, I have the Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint. Let me just zoom you guys a little bit in. The Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint in the shade 310. And then for primer, I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's just the regular one, not the niacinamide one. I have only this much and I'm planning to use this up as much as possible. And for setting my base, I have the L'Oreal Infallible Spray 3-second Setting Mist. So this is perfect for summer. So that's all I have for base. No, actually, I also have some powders, right? So, no, and also I have some correctors. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. So this is the NYX Pro Fix stick, which I chose to retain. I love this product. Planning to finish this up as quickly as possible. Might repurchase if I finish it up. This is the Maybelline Eraser concealer thingy. I think this is one of my most viewed videos on my channel. I have compared 3 shades, by the way. So this is in the shade, forgot this shade. I think it's butterscotch or something. I got this when I went to India. I don't think this shade is available in the US. So yeah. And for powders, I have the Sephora powder for all over my face in the shade Honey. In the shade 33 Honey. And for under eyes, I've retained this particular powder, which is the Charlotte Tilbury powder in the shade medium. Love this powder. And what else? So that was the base part. Let's move on to the complexion part. For complexion, I have just one cream product, which is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This does look a little bit dried up. Let's see if I can revive it. Oh, it's actually creamy. Okay, it is creamy. So I think I can revive this and get some use out of this. e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Golden Days. And for the rest of my face, I have only powder products. I have actually a palette from Sephora. This is the palette that I'm going to be using. I'm super excited to actually use this. This is a little bit of a matte shade. Yeah, this is matte. This is a nice glowy blush. It's a nice bright highlighter. This will work really well as a body highlighter as well, and a nice bronzer. So yeah, those are the shades. So I'm excited to use this palette. Let's move on to the eyes bit, eyes and eyebrows. Let's start with the palettes here. Both of these palettes are by Wet n Wild. One is a blush tone palette called Always Blushin', and one is a neutral palette, which I actually really love, you know. So these two palettes, let me show them one by one because I'm not able to fit both of these into the frame. This is the Glamour Squad palette. I've had pan on this. I'm like really proud of that. I think I'll get good use out of this palette, and this might be old and I think I might have to declutter it after this rotation. So yeah, excited to use this again. Oldie but a goodie. So this is the Always Blush in palette. It has nice pink tones. If I'm in the mood for a pop of color, if I'm in the mood for eyeshadows at all, I should start wearing more eyeshadows. I used to really enjoy wearing those. So yeah, I think I'm excited to use this. It looks all sparkly, doesn't it? Ooh, yeah, super sparkly. Excited. Then for the next bit, let's do eyebrows. For eyebrows, I have only two products. Benefit my brow pencil in the shade 4.5 and Maybelline Super Fluff. Oh, by the way, the shade of this I don't think I mentioned, and I'm not able to figure out the shade. I don't know, guys. If I find it, I'll put it down below. Oh, I actually found it. 262 Black Brown. I think I could go a shade lighter next time I purchase this. If I run out of this, I'm repurchasing this. I really like it. Yeah, so these two are for my eyebrows. And for eyeliner, I have two again, Rare Beauty and Sephora. And then for mascara, I only have one. No, I have two. Elf Lash and Roll, which I love, and L'Oreal Telescopic, which I also love. Then one more eye product is this Sephora Kajal pencil. It's a kohl pencil liner, really dark. Love using this on my upper waterline. Moving on to my lips. Okay, I'm going to remove this sponge. Moving on, actually, let's do tools. This is an eyelash color that I will be retaining. I love using eyelash colors. And then a pair of tweezers. I also have a brand new sponge to apply my powder underneath my eyes. And then a sharpener, essential tool for me. And then for lips, yeah. You remember I retained this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. And then this is a nice lip balm gloss type of a lipstick. It's by Tarte 28 in the shade Obey Vanilla. Milani's lip oil in the shade Cocoa. And Revlon Super Lustrous in the shade Glazing Toffee or something. Toasting Glasses. I don't know what that shade was. Toasting Glasses. Oh yeah, I love the shade. This, and then three lipsticks that I picked out was the Maybelline vinyl lipstick in the shade Moody. Love this. It's super nice. Yeah, good for everyday. Then Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Rum Raisin, a nice pinky nude. And MAC's Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Color in the shade Impulsive. It's a nice warm brown shade. So yeah, I'm excited for all of this makeup, ready to use all of this. So yeah, that's it. So that was me picking out all of my everyday makeup. I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. I really enjoyed picking my everyday makeup, and I'm excited to use all of this makeup that I haven't used in a while. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you haven't already checked out my previous video, please check it out. It's my Ride or Die products, and the video before that was a vlog. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time in another interesting video. Until then, it's take care, tata, bye bye from Janni Balaji. Bye.